Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the Lord Salazar. We have Chekist. Spawning as the brother captain, we have Ripley, Clarke. Spawning as the other Lord Salazar, we have Helios86. Spawning as the mech boy, we have the boyfriend of David, Hasseloff. We do have the plague champion Kwisatz, Haderach, I think. And as the Chaos Sorcerer, we have Ramon, Salazar. Oh, Salazar. How did I have trouble saying that word? Boys, all stormtroopers making their way forward. Looks like going to be a bit defensive, just behind the light cover there. Plague Champion's also here as well, so neither side wants to capture that point in just a moment. And now we've got the Sentinel advancing forward, as well as a Zinch ritual being activated there. Chaos Source advancing forward, may go for a nice cast right there. Lord Salazar is going to try to tie up the Chaos Marine squad of melee, but Haderach squad is going to say hello as well. Chaos Marine decides to fully withdraw, Haderach squad does fall back as well. And does get a nice stationary target there for his cast, getting some good damage. All the way over here. Remember seeing most of the Plague Champion getting overran by the Strike Squad, Crystal Stormtroopers, and by the Brother Captain. We do have now another Chaos Marine squad being pulled on out. Crystal Stormtroopers are getting flanked there. His mech boy teammate did wipe out the Crystal Stormtroopers there. Received a nice little cast there. Sentinel squad advancing forward. And Salazar received a bit of a snare there. Chaos Marine is now firing away, getting some good damage on in. Mech boy is getting some good damage as well. Someone's going to be backing off as well. But the Captain's about to go down. And also that nice little flank. Loki doesn't like playing against Grey Knights. But his teammate getting a nice flank there, getting not only a wipe on one squad, but also pick up the brother captain himself. And will likely not be able to get revived in that location. Chaos Marines advancing forward. Looks like both the Chaos players went for double Chaos Marines. And we do have a Havoc being put up by the Plague Champion now. Chaos Marines are advancing forward. Do of course have the Heretics here for rituals, but the camouflage rituals for Zinch is probably the least effective of all the three rituals. Just very, very situational. Over here, we do have the Chaos Heretics here, getting a nice ritual there for a nice, good health regen. Now that's a ritual. And Shooter's coming forward as well, trying to fire against these forces. Does receive a nice stomp there, knocking back that force here, but the Chaos Marines advancing forward as well. Guardian Guard Squad does get suppressed and forced back there. Got Inquisitor Stormtroopers Rush Squad being deployed on out as well as another Strike Squad. We've got a Interceptor Squad being deployed out by the Brother Captain now, and got some multi-las turrets as well. Nice ritual over there, getting some much needed health regen in all these forces. Nice durable squads, need to make sure it sticks to cover though. Over here, we've got the Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward with the summon support onto these Chaos Marines. One of them having upgraded Eternal War, the other one has not. Now they're both upgraded Eternal War. Havoc sitting on up, and we do have the Stomp on, of course, on the Sentinel there, knocking back the Havoc Squad. The Chaos Marines getting some great damage there on the Guard Squad now. And that cast largely missed, honestly. May want to detonate one of the models there. One of the models does get detonated, forcing back that squad, and the Havoc's going to get tied up in melee. Got another Havoc here, and as well as the Chaos Marines getting some good damage onto the Strike Squad. The Central Squad, of course, a good jumping infantry. Shooter's making a nice flank there, as the mech boy does tie up the heavy weapon team up in melee. It looks like the mech boy did lose the sluggers all right there. Brother Captain receiving quite a bit of fire right now. Get a fast can. Oh wait, I'll get fast can, but he's not the orc player, so I'm not sure what he's talking about can. Oh no, that is the orc player. I'm getting the names mixed up. He's going for a fast killer can. Getting the names mixed up on who's playing what. Chaos Marines pushing way forward, gain the power node. Wait, I thought the Death Dread's not a can, but they are a stomper. I could be mistaken though. Chaos Marines advancing forward, gets some damage there on the Sentinel. Havoc setting up on a good angle as well. Over here, looks like the brother camp trying to decapture that requisition point there, but he's going to receive quite a bit of damage. He is not going to be successful. If he actually make it, wiped. Nice ritual there, topping off the health of these Chaos Marines. Actually, they're almost all topped out. Lord Salazar and Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward, trying to get some good damage on him. And this Chaos Marine squad getting a nice little flank there, but now we do have a heavy weapon team suppressing them down. There's actually a ritual there trying to get these guys camouflaged to avoid any fire, but the Lord Salazar's got coming for a nice flank, and we've got the compare case armor being deployed out for them as well. Havoc set up an angle to engage the Lord Salazar, not these various forces. These forces are getting spotted there. The Sentinel is a spotter. Sentinel's charging on forward, trying to get a nice stomp off somewhere onto the Havoc. Great cast there by the Chaos Sorcerer, forcing back the Imperial Guard's forces. Sentinel has plenty of health, but that should be fine. Heavy weapons seems to still cover the retreat as well. Chaos Marines engaging the squad got the Haderach going as well. Does teleport away. Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward, going for 2 heavy weapons team right there. Nice cast there, forcing back the Plague Champion's forces. We got another. Okay, we got all the forces there. 2 Chaos Marines and the Havoc squad falling on back, and the Plague Champion as well. Imperial Guardsman falls on back. Got a weird void point out. Gains some good hits there onto the Inquisitorial Stormtroopers. So we got the Lord Salazar now being receiving some fire as well. Looks like red team's all going for tier 2 now, while team blue already has tier 2. Imperial Guardsman. No flamer, not one being researched. That boy's going to take time to shoot them in the back. Heavy weapons team getting a good suppression there, trying to use the Zinch ritual to camouflage away. We've got the Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward. Another wave of generators being deployed on out. Havoc finds a good ambush there, suppressing both the Imperial Guardsmen. Lord Salazar trying to stop them. And the Chaos Marines are trying to engage these forces, getting some good damage there. I think the Imperial Guardsmen just got fully wiped. Yeah, it did. Focusing down quite severely, getting some great hits there. Central Squad does teleport forward, coming up with the Just Car now for knockback. Havoc Squad and Haderach Squad is falling back as well. Up here we've got the shooters. Does get a knockback on the Lord Salazar. The Lord Salazar is now full drawn and do have a. Oh, that's a heavy cannon. Just got upgraded the autocannon. The autocannon does not suppress. We do have a Primus Psyker upgrade onto the Lord Salazar. And now we do have the Sentinel advancing forward. The Plague Marines now seeing a bit of fire there from the Salazar. It does go ahead and knock back the Sorcerer now. Good damage there on the Lord Salazar. Forces back when Scott's shield down. Does manage to retreat in time. And it looks like Bloodletter's charging forward with the Interceptor Squad trying to deal with the Havoc Squad. The Havoc Squad is full withdrawing. Strike Squad is a mix of everything as well. I know that's just the Interceptor Squad. Still teleports away. Imperial Guardsmen making it there in advance. We got the shooters here on the flank. The shooters are very, very wounded. They need to fall back. Got some plasma guns being pulled out by the Imperial Guardsmen. Got the ritual being activated as well. Strike Squad almost goes down. Will go down to the Bloodletter Squad. And the shooters getting ripped apart. He's sort of just throwing them away, isn't he? Shooters do in fact go down, not paying attention. Like he had many other squads. I'm not sure what he was doing right there. Just down to a weird board. Going for tier 3 now. Got a nice little ritual there to help up with these guys' health. And Got the Weird Boy advancing forward, gets a nice cast there. Good damage on those Imperial Guardsmen. Over here we've got the Plague Marines and Chaos Marines advancing forward. Does take out all these generators once again. And over here we do have now a Rhino being upgraded, the last cannon. So go ahead and back on off from each other. Ritual is still ongoing. It's a nice health regen onto the Plague Champion. And now we do got the power node, now receiving some fire. Power node does go down. Plague Marines do not get a shot off on the Sentinel there. And is that a Manticore? Yeah, Manticore barrage firing. So there's the Manticore right here. Chaos Marines advancing forward. We got the camouflage ritual being activated now. As we got the Plague Marines not getting tied up in melee there. A great cast there onto those Imperial Guardsmen there from the Chaos Sorcerer, who's also been up here the Marauder Warfire and the Daemon Armor. Imperial Guard squad does fall back, so has a couple models remaining. Zinch Patrol is trying to be interrupted there. You got the Chaos Marine squad here getting some good damage onto the Stormtrooper. Over here you have, looks like 2 Rhinos, one upgrade for the last cannon. Maybe a good idea not to go for any vehicles of mode. Got the Commando Knobs advanced forward, getting some great hits there. Not Commando Knobs, but Commando Squads. It does take out one of the Rhinos, helping the one that was not upgraded. Commando Squads advancing forward. Imperial Guards be here for protect the flanks. Good hits there as well. Multiple good hits there onto that Rhino. 4 hits there on the Rhino, down the base with 1 shot away from death. We got the Plague Champion advancing forward. It's going to upgrade the Armor Pestilence, the Plague Fist, and the Weakness Discharge. Brother Captain's been upgraded with the Nemesis Warding Staff. And which Brother Captain does in fact go down. Imperial Guard is trying to repair up that Rhino. Got the Insect Squad advancing forward, trying to get some good damage in. Bloodletters engaging the Lord of Commissar. The Lord of Commissar is almost down. This teleports somewhere, I'm not sure where though. Over here we've got the Sentinel and the Imperial Guardsmen falling on back. Looks like the Havoc has been upgraded to autocannon.
Here is a splendid cathedral of pain and blood worthy of a Black Crusade. Allies have taken a power node.
We have a standoff right here. Manticore should be off cooldown as well. Of course, it's on the other side of the map. Strike Squad and Insect Squad goes forward, but we've got Blooders here to support as well. They didn't get knocked back. All the Havoc Squad was. We got a Shrine of Nurgle going on now. Didn't interrupt the Haderach there with the Primus Psyker, and there's the Nurgle ritual now. Suppressing these nearby forces there with this fresh pulse there. Right now we do got the Primus Psyker now seeing quite a bit of fire. Does activate a shield there, as we got the Chaos Marines receive quite a bit of fire. Lord Commissar does fall back. Now the First Stormtroopers advance forward, and we got the Mech Boy pushing way forward. Does have the Earthquake ability as well as custom force field and the Daka upgrade. Mech Boy does full withdraw right there, and this force is all healed up already. Now we've got a creeping barrage coming out by the Chaos Sorcerer, getting some good damage there onto that Imperial Guardsman. Plague Marine received quite a bit of fire. They're falling back now. In fact, getting that close was they could get a model definition there, receiving quite a bit of damage, but looks like he will escape on out there. Think of a follow, Kali Goo 14. Heavy weapon scene does fall back, Bloodletters don't jump on top of them. I think he just threw some Stormtroopers inside the Rhino there. Imperial Guardsmen trying to make their withdrawal as well. Getting some good damage onto the Bloodletters, but they're getting overran by the Chaos Marines. They won't be fixing on the generators. Got the vulnerability ability right there. Lord Commissar Currently unupgraded, trying to get some hits there onto the Bloodletters. Some sort of channels activated there, probably from the Primus Psyker. Bloodletters are now fully withdrawing now. The Plague Champion's falling back. Got the Central Squad and Chaos and Strike Squad advancing forward. Teleport forwards, trying to engage these forces. And got another fresh generator deployed on out. We do got the Imperial Guardsmen advancing forward, trying to capture this point. This area a little bit sparsely defended. There's still the Havoc there. Up here we do have the Lord Commissar advancing forward with the great cast there from the Chaos Sorcerer. Trying to get some hits there on the melee. The Chaos should be able to keep on there. It says over nearly 200 health. Like we do find a missile hit there on the Sentinel, and we do have now the Lord Commissar engaging the Chaos Marines. The Lord Commissar has been upgraded. The Aura displaying gains some good health regen, as well as the Carapace armor. Helios86 setting on up. Got Creep Barrage being put up by the Chaos Sorcerer. Good hits there on the Sentinel. Sentinel's received quite a bit of damage. One more missile could potentially take it out. Getting some lingering damage over time. Missile does not take it out. He rolled a miss there, but he's still potentially in range. Don't see any of the conflicts going on. I do have the Helios86 team suppressing down the Plague Marines. Oh, thank you. I think that was a YouTube subscription, and I don't have a list to look that up easily. Sorry about that. We got Manticore Barrage now raining on in, getting some great knockbacks all across the line, as well as a nice ability right there. Down south. Oh, sorry, I missed this engagement here. Looks like Commando Squad's going in deep. They didn't get the Rhino though. May have gotten some other stuff. Don't see anything though. Need some much needed health and reinforcements over here. Over here just sort of standing up. Got a bit of a standoff. We do have a Predator tank here now, and we've got the Great Unclean One for the Chaos Sorcerer. What type of Predator right now? Probably the Thorn Predator. I don't see, as much as like the Nurgle one, there's not a lot of melee resistance he needs. Vasquez Barrage ability from the Lord Commissar right there. We do have the Brother Captain upgrade of the Holy Armor of Titan. Rituals going on, getting some nicely health regen. The Plague Chiefs receive quite a bit of fire, but does just because it's discharged there, gets some much needed help. Got the Mech Boy just docking away. Daka away. We got Manticore Barrage over here, getting some great hits onto the Haderach sphere, but we do got quite a bit of Chaos Marines in this region, including the Chaos Sorcerer. Like when you find a shot there on the Sentinel there, with the Imperial Guardsmen trying to repair it up. Sentinel does back go down finally, and we do have the Helios86 team setting up as well, suppressing these forces. Rhinos backing on up. We do have the Bloodletters making their withdrawal from this region. Of course, the last can's not so great versus infantry. Over here, we've got another fresh line of generators, and find a quick pick there. Goes for another generator there. Didn't quickly pick that off, but the Great Unclean One is hungry for some power. Yep, they spot out the Great Unclean One now deployed on the field, and that generator, not even fully built, will go down again. Over here, Blue's advancing forward. We have quite a bit of force right here. Kwisatz Squad teleports forward with side cannons right there. Lots of explosion there, a lot of CD grenades there. I think there's a squad wipe or two. It does fall back right there. There was a lot of death right there. I'm not sure what on earth was there. We got the Plague Marine getting a nice stun there on the Kwisatz Squad there. We do have the Brother Captain engaging the Plague Marine, Plague Champion in melee. The squad does fall back, does avoid the Basilisk Barrage from the Lord Commissar. Brother Captain still has plenty of health remaining, but the Plague Champion does not. Stormtroopers are advancing forward. Good cast there, getting some good damage onto these Chaos Marines. Wait, 5th Commando Squad. Jeez. Wait, the Great Unclean One's right here. Sorry I missed this. This player is getting ripped apart. And there goes a Grand Clean one. Actually, no, that's this Lord Commissar. So he's able to deal with that quite handily. So good work. He still has the Manticore alive. The Sword Trooper upgrade of Hotshot Las Gun. Sorry, missed the Grand Clean one going down. He must have really threw that away. Wait, no. He didn't throw it away. He teleported away. Damon Armor. Wait, how did that Great Unclean one? What just happened there? I'm just wondering how he actually got back there so quickly. Don't see the teleport abilities for the Chaos Sorcerer. I must have missed something. But that's going to be a very, very aggressive Great Unclean one. Who ever expects a Great Unclean one harassment into the base? Like Grace do fall back, we do now have Lehman Russ being deployed on out. And now got all these commando squads advancing forward. Looks like, I think Cash Devils got their IED detonator. And now here comes an Earthquake here. Does he have enough red points for rocks? No, none of the players have enough for their nukes, except for the Lord Commissar in the top right. I'm not sure what was there. Maybe that was a grenade launcher barge from Cash Devils. Got the Rhino advancing forward. A lot of grenades being thrown on out. Lots of grenades, including... Oh, there's the Valkyrie run. Looks he just got enough. That was the Lord Commissar that had enough for the Valkyrie run I mentioned earlier. Great nuke there. Didn't get any wipes though. But now the Predator tank is going to advance forward. It is the Mark of Corn variant. Of course, the Rhino does have the last cannon there. And we also have the Interceptor Squad side cannons here as well. Now we do got a fresh Lehman Russ deployed on out. And the one that had the Lord Commissar that's on top right up here is actually this bottom left one here. So he is the one who cast the nuke to protect himself. Trying to repair up the Chaos Predator right now. There's been too much fire on that Chaos Predator. He just needs a full withdrawal there. Chaos Priest one covers retreat. And we've got the Bloodletters now vulnerability ability away. And now it looks like the Chaos Marines are fully withdrawing as well. Give the Predator tank enough time to withdraw. Blake Champion, of course, can repair up the Predator tank himself for some odd reason. And do have, looks like the Lord Console's captured that point as well. Grand Clean one is not at full health, but pretty good. Wait, how did I miss a Baneblade going down? Oof, how did I miss that? Sorry about that, I didn't see a Baneblade going down. Just so much action. A lot of battlefields to really cover. We got the Commando Squads advancing forward. Lehman Russ could get overran. We've got the mass camouflage right there. Mech Boys falling them back. Grenade launcher barrage there, getting a good hit there. And Prime Sector gets a great cast as well. Lehman Russ has been upgraded with the cannon, needs the extra range, so the execution turret would be quite tempting as well, seeing how lobby this force is. Though the Lehman Russ will go down to the Commando Squads. Good hits there. Oh, wipes out an entire Imperial Guard squad there as well. Grand teams coming down south to support the Commando Knobs. Commando Knobs are just sprinting their way forward. And now got rocks casting on as well. The HQ is actually almost down. The rocks maybe will take out the HQ. I don't know how much damage rocks do to the HQs. But it's down to 600 health. Predator tank could advance forward. Grand Cleveland's advancing forward, trying to deal with the HQ. Activates a stomp right there. Grand Cleveland's going to be meleeing down. I think the Imperial Guard squad right in front of it's hard for me to see. If I were to go like this, there we go. Yep, you can see the Imperial Guardsman right there. Imperial Guardsman trying to hold off. Got the last hit here. And the HQ does go down. Blue has plenty of DPs remaining. I think Red has been knocked out of the game at this point in time. Green Cleveland does get picked off there. Predator tank still advances forward. Rhino level 2. And something to be called in there that could be a blast of strength from the Commissar. Commissar does go down, just with his Primus Psyker remain. Being treated back, and the Primus Psyker does fully go down as well. So the HQ is fully destroyed now. That's not good for our red team. Speaking of which, heavy bolter team or last cannon team does get spotted there. Will fully get quickly wiped out there. I'm assuming it's going to be quickly wiped out, but I suppose last cannon versus last cannon is not exactly a great matchup for either last cannon. Predator starting to get this power journeys will quickly take those down. Red's advancing forward. Red has claimed a lot of territory after seeing his teammate going down. Actually, Central Guns back home getting focused down by these commando squads. We also have now the Brother Camp advance forward, warding staff, and of course we got the bulwark now. That's the only new upgrade I see. First Source Hunter is being deployed on out, and now got a nice Valkyrie run. I think deployed out by the same Lord Salazar, getting some great damage on the commando knobs. Predator tank still has some health. Predator tank has down to 22 health. Triangle. The Plague Marine did get a stun on that squad, which actually did save that Chaos Predator. Rhino still skirmishing around. Lord Salazar has recovered. That is his only unit to make do with at the moment. He actually does. His income is at 32. Yeah, that's basically no income. I can't remember what units, if any, Lord Salazar can go off map. I don't think he can. The Lord General can go out off the map. Lehman Russes, and the Lord Inquisitor can go it out. Oh, Lord Inquisitor can go out Stormtroopers. But I don't know what the Lord Salazar can. I don't think it can. If your HQ goes down, can you actually deploy off maps? Like, because it usually says require like Stronghold Tier 3, Stronghold Tier 2. But can you actually deploy anything out if your Stronghold is destroyed? Because technically those are upgrades, right? Oh, looks like actually one of the players are actually AI. Sorry, I didn't see that. Didn't realize it's an AI. I don't think there's a way for me to tell from right here. Chaos Marines engaged by the Paladins in melee who have been upgraded the Liber Demonica. Ronald's charging on forward, gets a good damage there onto the Rhino, takes it out. We do got a Land Raider Crusader deployed on the field. Not sure how, and that's probably not going to go well for the commando knobs. We do got another creeping barrage deployed out, which does do damage to the trench central guns. Here comes maybe the localized nuke. Good hit there by the Lord Salazar's Basilisk Barrage. And now we've got the Earthquake ability there on the Land Raider Crusader. Will the Land Raider Crusader actually go down to mass commando knob? Yes, it does. And yep. And Red's out of running out of VPs now. It's Anna Great saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay.